Hey guys, it's the interview queen Alicia Atu here, and I would like to welcome you to a wrestling review by Alyx in Alyx's World. This is a safe space for wrestling fans to be just that, wrestling fans. So at this point in time, I have a favor to ask all of you. Be sure to hit that notification bell so anytime Alyx posts a brand new podcast, you'll get the alert and be able to check out the awesome content. And while we're at it, Alyx is trying to expand his brand. He has a pro wrestling tee store now, so also check that out and support him that way. Thank you so much for hanging with me, guys. This has been the interview queen. Now enjoy the videos.
Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's World.
Alright guys, welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to discuss both All Elite Wrestling's, or AEW, Wednesday Night Dynamite, and of course, NXT for March 11th of 2020. We had quite the unfortunate series of accidents take place at the Performance Center. There might not be one now, thanks to Gargano and Ciampa literally destroying the place. But I don't know if it's just as dangerous as the coronavirus. I had to put it out there, because that's just causing all kinds of hell now. Currently, as I'm recording, or filming live, if you will, the word is WrestleMania might be canceled, as well as upcoming events for both Raw and SmackDown, and all events will be held at the Performance Center for the time being. Wow. Nobody wants to go out. No one wants to test how dangerous this is. And if that's the case, do what you gotta do. Personally, WrestleMania being canceled, I don't see it happening, because I know Vince McMahon, and he would have to really do something, like hold him down and waterboard him. I don't know. He'll probably still not cancel it. I don't see him canceling it. I think what will happen is the city of Tampa might say, I don't know if we can do it, and postpone it. And if that's the case, that's one thing. Postponing is one thing. Canceling WrestleMania? It's not happening. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. I don't see that happening. But that's a video for another time. We'll talk about that if it actually happens. But stay safe. Be sure to wash your hands and pray for all the wrestlers who are still doing this for your entertainment. Putting their bodies, literally their lives on the line for our entertainment. AEW, WWE, NXT, no matter what it is. But you yourself stay safe. But let's go ahead and break this down. We're going to go to AEW first. We're going to talk about AEW first, then go on to NXT. And of course, at the end of it, I will go to you lovely people in the live chat, and get your thoughts on both shows. So before we get to that, let's pay some bills. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, help me get to 30,000 subscribers. While you're at it, if you really want to help expand the brand, you can do a couple of things. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at VX1, Alyx's World. Also give me a follow on Instagram, and check out the Reddit page. We have a subreddit for all you crazy hardcore fans out there. I call it a safe space for adults to discuss wrestling. The URL is right there on the screen, reddit.com. The wrestling safe space. The link to it is also down below in the description box. You can donate using PayPal, Patreon, Super Chat. Email me at just Alyx'sWorld@gmail.com. And if you caught Alicia Toots' words, you should follow him. Buy yourself a Deluxe Man t-shirt if you're an old school Deluxe Man fan. And also get you some new school Alyx World t-shirts at Pro Wrestling Tees today. Links to all of this is down below in the description. Let's check out the live chat. Who's here in the live chat today? The coronavirus ain't scaring y'all. We got Jordan Williams, Malik Hiltz, AJ Envoy, Firestar Hart, Ultra Shadow 97, Nick Man, aka Atlanta Spain. We got Prince Rockstar. Let me see who else is here. We got Y2 Jericho, Young Deku, Ethan Parker. Parker? Parker. It's Parker. Sorry, I don't know why I said Parter. Whose last name is Parter? Is there a Parter? Anyways, Tino Builds. Let's see here. Elias Ademi. Can't forget about one of my moderators. Angel Club WWE. Leo Milano. Leo Milano. Joseph Winters. Charblaze 89. Gemini Valdez. Ashley Greer. And last but not least, let's give it to King Mike Tut. So if I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. I still love you, and I don't want you to get infected. Wash your hands. Okay? Don't be wearing no mask, because that doesn't help. Just put your hands under water. Get some soap, not hand sanitizer. I heard hand sanitizer doesn't help you. Get some soap. Some real soap. And wash them for a good 30 seconds. Do we have to be elementary teachers here? Okay, count with me. Just be safe, y'all. Alright, let's get to it. AEW. Tonight's episode was good. I always feel like fans are expecting too much from AEW. I always had this rule. Even when I was reviewing WWE, Raw, SmackDown. As long as it's good, I will not complain. Could it always be better? It will always be that way. It could always be better. My standard is give me a good show consistently. That's all I ask. And so far, AEW has given me good shows consistently. Has it had a couple of shows that were decent, some forgettable? Yeah. But no episode so far has pissed me off from AEW. All of them have been pretty good. Two amazing, some great. That's all I can ask for. I'm not asking AEW to give me Attitude Era shows every single week and blow me away and fix this era of wrestling and bring back all the fans that left it, get 8.0s, which would be awesome. No, I'm asking you to give me consistently good shows. And so tonight was a good show. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. We are going to break it all down. So let's kick things off with the first match. We got Cody with his neck tattoo. Cody in the tattoo versus Ortiz from Proud and Powerful. So they're building into, I don't want to say it's, I was going to say Hell in the Cell. That's not what it was. I was going to actually say War Games. It's not War Games. It's called Blood and Guts. But essentially, it's going to be their version of War Games. They're building to that, which is coming in 2 weeks. So this match here is just giving us a taste of it. Cody versus Ortiz. Match was good. You saw some bells and whistles thrown in there. I believe we had, I'm trying to remember who came out. Was it Jake the Snake and Lance Archer? Yeah, we saw the appearance of my boys, Jake the Snake, and the new client, Lance Archer. Lance Archer is now officially, as if you've been following social media, it was announced. But no one suspected he would be paired with Jake the Snake Roberts. Now, let me detour real quickly, because I noticed a lot of people on social media hoping Lance would not be the guy chosen, and it instead would be Brody Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper. Personally, this is just how I see it. I think Lance is the better choice. Personally, I think Brody Lee doesn't need a manager. Luke Harper is well known. He has more of a reputation since he came from WWE. He's more established. And he can talk. Doesn't need a manager. Yet. Lance Archer, on the other hand, yes, he's good. And I don't know if he can talk or not. Maybe he can. I've seen his matches in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I know he can wrestle. Regardless, I don't believe enough people know about him. He's not necessarily setting the world on fire, so he's kind of an unknown. He needs a Jake the Snake Roberts. So they made the right decision, putting him with Jake the Snake. And I look forward to seeing what they do. So, of course, you had some bells and whistles from Santana and other people of the Inner Circle. But regardless, as you would expect, Cody gets the victory. And he did it with the figure 4 leg lock, making Ortiz tap out. But then afterwards, we go backstage. We see Chris Jericho. We see Jake Hager. And we see Sammy Guevara. They're talking into the camera. And then they say, in 2 weeks, at Blood and Guts on Dynamite, the Inner Circle will be coming for the Elite. And then the camera pans down to see Nick Jackson, Nicholas, on the concrete floor. And his head is under a garage door. It is trapped between a garage door and the ground. There is blood coming out of his mouth, indicating they slammed a garage door on top of his head. How is he not dead? I know that rhymed. All the time. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's very gruesome to think they slammed the garage door on top of his head. Okay, damn, y'all. Blood and guts for real. As you can imagine, this just made Cody all kinds of like, what the hell is this? He goes running backstage, and then we see other members of the Elite go back there as well to check on Nick Jackson. By the way, I skipped over this on purpose, because I was going to say this for the main event, but I guess we can go back and talk about it, because I don't think I'm going to be mentioning Nick Jackson at all for the rest of the night. The show actually opened up with a promo between Tony Schiavone and Hangman Adam Page. He asked him, who's going to be your mystery partner later on tonight? Because your boy Kenny's injured. He broke his little pinky, and he's all like, look, I don't need a partner. I got this. But then the Young Bucks show up. And we're thinking, what? Maybe he's going to team with one of them. Maybe he'll team with Matt Jackson, but nah, they don't get along. But who says he can't team with Nick Jackson, right? He says, nope. Sorry, ain't none of ya. Because I still hate your guts. I can't stand y'all. And he drinks his beer and walks off. To which I go, so he basically just told him, oh.
Did you know about SmackDown will air at WWE PC this Friday?
I already talked about that, Sam Peebo. We opened the show with that, actually. But yeah, thank you for reiterating that, and thank you for the donation. Yeah, he was just being an asshole, essentially. Basically told them both, look, I called you here to tell you I hate you, and I hate that your mother gave birth to you. Ew. If he actually said that, damn, he might become my favorite wrestler. If Hangman Adam Page, seriously, at any point in time, he says that exact same line, Matt, Nick, I hate you, and I hate the fact that your mother gave birth to you. Or, I hate your mother for giving birth to you. Whatever iteration of that, he'll be my favorite wrestler, because that's just awesome. That is so mean and so vile, that is awesome. Wow. But fast forwarding, yeah, just wanted to mention that promo before the show. Nick Jackson is now out. And so now we're thinking, who the hell is going to be his partner? Will he have a partner? Does he need a partner? Nah, he doesn't need a partner because he's the Hangman. Hangman don't need no partner. But yeah, we move on to the rest of the show. Poor Nick Jackson, he be alright. We have a tag team match. One of many on this show. There's a lot of tag team action. It's women's tag team. The Native Beast, Nyla Rose, and B. Pritley. Pritley? Who the hell is B. Pritley? B. Presley. I don't know who B. Pritley is. Sounds like a jobber. Anyways, B. Presley and Nyla Rose took on the Galaxy's greatest alien, Chris Statlander, and Hikaru Shida. Look, let me just talk about this now. Who the hell is Hikaru Shida? I've been asking that question for what seems like months now. I know who Chris Statlander is, somewhat. She's an alien. She thinks she's an alien. I got it. I understand it. I know about Nyla Rose. We know about her apparent separation from the rest of the roster, transgender. But we know who she is. We know what she's all about. I remember Bea Priestley from her feud with the dentist, but I'm also still not quite sure why she's here, what she's all about. But I know enough about her to go, oh, okay. But Hikaru Shida, I'm like, who are you? What? Why are you here? Why are you carrying around a kendo stick?
Enter Mox at Blood and Guts.
Probably. If Nick Jackson is going to be taken out as a result, then that's when Jon Moxley comes in. Yikes. That would be nuts. But yeah, it's just me trying to figure out. I want to like this woman. Let me just say it this way. Hikaru Shida is fine. And when I mean fine, I mean like, holy crap. Call me. You know what I mean? That kind of fine. And she's also fine. Like, in terms of a wrestler, performance-wise, I don't have any issues with her. But who are you? And now, I know she can't speak English well. She's one of those wrestlers that had to be translated by Maika Nakazawa. But, okay. Do one of those segments, interviews, hype promos where you do text, subtext, subtitles, whatever. Have her tell us who she is, where she came from, why she's a wrestler, what's her character, why the hell she walks out with a kendo stick, or she's part of the samurai heritage. Why do you care so much about being a samurai? Did you just watch an anime one day and be like, hey, I want to be a samurai? And did your parents buy you a toy samurai sword, and ever since then you was just like, you know what? One of these days I'm going to grow up and I'm going to chop someone's head off, and then you realize you can't do that. Then you said, what's the next best thing? I'm going to be a wrestler. Oh boy, why y'all subscribe to me? Anyways, I just want to know who she is. I want more character for this woman. Because apparently, they're pushing her to be the next challenger for Nyla Rose, I think. Although they had Bea Priestley, whatever the hell you're going to call her, attack Nyla Rose after the match. I don't know what they're going to do, but it feels like, by rankings, Hikaru Shida is going to fight Nyla Rose. And I'm cool with that. Just give me a story. A character. Where is she? Why is she here? Something. The tag match was alright. I didn't really have an issue with it. It's just one of those matches where I saw it, I liked some things, and that was it. Nothing really else to talk about. Nyla Rose wins with an awesome spear. That spear was nasty, and a crazy ass powerbomb. And pins, was it Hikaru Shida did she pin, or was it Chris Statlander? I'm assuming it was Hikaru Shida. Let me look her. After the match. No, not after the match. Yeah, Hikaru Shida, who, by the way, holy Shida, we got those chants going. Great crowd tonight, by the way. She got a holy Shida chant. I'm just saying. Now, after the match, yeah, she did. It was her who took the pin. Hikaru Shida took the pin from Nyla Rose. After the match, Bea Priestley, however you say her name, attacked Nyla Rose. I'm getting all over the place. I'm flustered right now. Coronavirus. I blame you, coronavirus! Bea Priestley attacked Nyla Rose after the match, and apparently they're setting that up for a future show. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Video package from the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels played. He's doing a parody of the Dark Order. That's about it. It was a Dark Order parody talking about how the group sucks and blah 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 blah. The Dark Order sucks. It was one of those things where I'm like, that's clever. I respect it. Someone laughed at it. Me? As long as it made someone laugh, that's what matters, right? It was announced that next week, the Exalted One will reveal himself. It's me, Austin! It's not going to be Vince. It's either going to be Matt Hardy, or what if it actually is Christopher Daniels? I'm just saying. If you got that reference, we can be friends. Oh, okay. Super chat party. Chat party. Chat party.
Yowie wowie.
Yowie wowie. Michael Cross with the $10 super chat. My man, you are awesome. Thank you so much for that. Alright, so again, either Matt Hardy or Christopher Daniels. I don't know anyone else that could fit that role. Like, if I had to dig into the dark the recesses of the wrestling world, actually, I just got someone else. I'll give you 3. So Matt Hardy, and I said Christopher Daniels. How's it about for you Lucha Underground fans? Now, Marty Scurll, okay, actually, I'll give you 4. So that's another one that could be it. I'm not saying he can't come in. Apparently, he's allowed to come work with any wrestling promotion he wants. So, okay, so Marty Scurll. I'll give you 4. How about from Lucha Underground? Marty the Moth Martinez. Oh, that's good. Come on, that's perfect. The Psycho from Lucha Underground, one of the last Lucha Underground champs. I'm just saying. Come on now. Come on, let me hear it. It ain't good. You know it's good. Shut up. It's good. Or better yet, I'll give you a 5th one. How about Katrina? Not Zelina, but Katrina. Yeah, Katrina. Please tell me y'all remember Katrina. Mi Muertes. Lucha Underground. What am I talking to? Yes, you do. You remember Katrina. So Katrina, by the way, the more I think about it, the more I actually like Marty the Moth Martinez as the leader. But, hell, Matt, Christopher Daniels, Marty Scurll, any one of them would be fine with me. If it's like, I don't know, like Hangman Page, that might, yeah, that, honest to God, that might be the first time I rant on, that might be, well, it's not the first time I've ranted on, this company, AEW. My mind just blanked. Not the first time I ranted on AEW, but it would be one of those cases where I go, what the fuck are you thinking? So it better be one of those 5. I literally gave you 5 choices. Or if it's gonna be someone I'm not expecting, make sure it's good. Like I heard someone say Luke Harper in the chat, which I'm not against, but we'll see. Alright, we got a 6-man tag? The Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny. And my boy MJF, who's better than you, and you know it. They took on the Jurassic Express. I really enjoyed this match. This was all kinds of fun. Jungle Boy Jack Perry. I'm just going to call him Jungle Boy Jack Perry because Jim Ross won't stop saying it. So I'm going to end up saying it eventually anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and not fight it. Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Or Jungle Jack Perry. Whatever you want to call him. Mrs. Foley's baby boy. He's cool at this. Jim Ross is really cool at making certain names stick. In certain ways. I like it. But Jungle Boy is getting better every single week. Like, every time I see him, he's doing something new. I love that. Don't stop doing that. Guess what I also love? Luchasaurus. This man is a star, a superstar. Maybe he's a megastar. This guy is waiting to explode. Now, eventually, I hate to say it, but the Jurassic Express eventually has to come to an end. Eventually. But when it happens, when it does come to an end, Michael Stunt, who I actually like, by the way. Suck it, Jim Cornette. Okay, so the top 2 guys, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, both of them are going to be main event players. They're going to be main event players. They're going to be. They got plenty of time to get all the resources down, to understand psychology, how to make people care, and all that jazz. Just to get all that stuff down to a science. And once they do, it's over. They'll be doing what MJF is doing already. Holy crap. Oh, man. But yeah, the match was really good. I dug seeing Luchasaurus and the Butcher. The big one's the Butcher, right? Yeah, the Butcher squaring off like freaking a T-Rex and a Triceratops. Dinosaur battle. Yeah. And I love seeing freaking Luchasaurus do like a goddamn T-Rex dive over the ropes. A freaking T-Rex doing a dive over the ropes. Bow! Bow! One more time. Bow! Alright. But it eventually came down to Marco Stunt and MJF. And of course, MJF wins with the Salt of the Earth submission. That's the armbar.
So AEW has a lot of trios now. Being that they're just doing Dynamite for the future, they should introduce a mid-card belt along with a trio tag title.
I think we should do a mid-card belt right now. By the way, thank you, Cornbread, for the donation. Mid-card belt right now is the safest thing to do. I don't want them to do trios titles yet. When they grow their roster to a point where they can do 2 shows, then do it. And then make the trios title exclusive to 1 show. And then we'll be good. But not a bad idea. That's one of the reasons I like Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground was different because it didn't have the same old 2v2 tag team titles. It had a 3v3 trios titles. I like that. I really do. But for now, mid-card title. And they should introduce it, honestly, at Double or Nothing. Do a tournament to crown the AEW television champ. And probably give it to Pac. I think Pac should definitely be the first one to win it. He's too good. He's way too good. If not Pac, I guess Hangman Page. If not Hangman Page, MJF. It's got to be one of those 3. Like, I don't think it should be anyone else as of right now. Those 3 are easily some of the top talents that you have, man. But my choice is Pac. Following that, we got a promo from Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, who's being interviewed by Tony Schiavone. Baker brought out a coffee to Schiavone from Starbucks. She said she was there to shake things up in a boring Utah. Ooh, she called Utah boring. Oh, Lord, she went there. Sorry. She says, I want to remind all you out there to pursue everything and anything you have a true passion for. You can be a janitor, the plumber, the dental assistant. We can all achieve greatness. And that's why I'm here, to be your role model. She is, dude, I love her. Like, the sarcasm, the sarcastic levels in her voice are just too good. Like, it's so good. I love it. I love it. Okay, but she's interrupted by Big Swole. My girl, Big Swole. And then these two start talking about their hubbies. That's right. Well, one hubby and one boyfriend. You gotta remember that Britt and Adam Cole aren't married yet, but they feel like they're married.
Gronkowski signs with WWE to debut on SmackDown next week, apparently. Unrelated, I know, just wanted your quick opinion there, Alyx. A penny for thought, said to speak.
Well, since you donated $10, I guess I have to talk about it. Gronkowski. Here's my thing about Gronkowski, and I might talk about this more on SmackDown. I know he's from the Patriots. I know he's well-known, some well-known football player. I don't care. I don't. I really don't. Like, it just seems like such a desperate ploy to get mainstream attention. Like, if you was gonna sign someone, listen, I'm not at all against them signing football players. Goldberg was a football player. Roman Reigns is a football player. The Rock was a football player. Didn't Austin do football for a little bit too? I'm not too sure. Football players in wrestling go hand in hand. So, Gronkowski coming in, because he's a football player, it's not the issue. It's just, why him? Like, what about him says you gotta care about this guy? I don't watch a lot of football, so I don't get it. Maybe if he comes in and starts wrestling like Brock Lesnar, we'll have something. But until then, I'm just like, why? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say too much because, let's be honest, if they had signed J.J. Watt, I would have absolutely lost my mind. Now, J.J. Watt in WWE, we got something. Even if it's for like a one-time appearance. Like, dude, he has charisma. That man can talk. That man can carry a segment. That boy can get all the girls. I'm biased on purpose because it's J.J. Watt and I don't give a damn. Now, if he had signed J.J. Watt, we would have had something. But we got Gronkowski? You know what I'm saying?
AEW should sign Santana and Michael Jackson.
Anyways, well, I do know about Santana and Michael Jackson. But anyways, back to the segment. Britt Baker's awesome on the microphone. And here comes my girl, Big Mwah! Swole! Wait, is it like a balloon? And then she flexes. Anyways, she comes out and she starts talking about, we all know, well, Britt Baker starts talking about my girl Big Swole. She's like, we all know why you here. It ain't because of you. You're irrelevant. The only relevance thing you have is who you're married to. Well, she didn't actually say who you're married to. Your boyfriend. That's what she was saying. Because you're your boyfriend who works in a different company. Cedric Alexander. And then she goes, first off, I'm married, baby. And shots fired. And then Britt Baker threw coffee in her face. And that was that. So we just set up a feud between Adam Curl? Who the hell is Adam Curl? Sounds like a jobber. Excuse me. Adam Cole's girlfriend and Cedric Alexander's wifey. So guess what we gotta do now? When they fight, I don't know when Britt Baker and Big Swole is fighting, but when they fight, I'm gonna need Cedric to come to NXT and fight Adam Cole, and they had to fight on the exact same night at the exact same time, so I can watch it side by side. Make it happen. Make it happen. I want Cedric Alexander versus Adam Cole on one side, and then on the other side, I want basically their girls, the wife and the girlfriend fighting on AEW, because it's too good. It's too perfect. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Is that a chant? Make it happen. Okay. I don't think anyone would chant that anyway. Anyways, moving on. We got a 6-man tag. We got the bad boy, Joey Janela, and Private Party taking on the debut of the new stable, the Death Triangle. Ray Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., and the Bastard Pac. This match is wild. Love these matches. I love the car crash, unorthodox, popcorn fest, flips and kicks. I'm a fan of that stuff. So if you don't like it, screw you. No, sorry. Don't screw you, because this is a safe space. I didn't mean that. Anyways, this was an awesome match. I love this. If you're a fan of this kind of stuff, why wouldn't you love this stuff, man? I just want to say this real quickly. Pentagon Jr. is a star waiting to break out. Now, Phoenix, quite frankly, is also a star. Phoenix might be the best wrestler, one of the best wrestlers, if not the best wrestler in the world today. I just love what he does. He's easily one of the best luchador performers we got. But Pentagon Jr., that man has literal main event written all over his face. It's probably somewhere on his mask. You just can't see because it's so small. But he's a literal main event player. He has all the tools you could ask for. And eventually we had to push him as a single star. them being the Lucha Bros right now, cool. But eventually, we have to push them. Just saying. Because I'm ready for some Cerro Miedo to start taking over. Now, as you know, since this was the debut of the Death Triangle, they had to win the match. They're not going to lose to some makeshift six-man of Joey Janela and Private Party, who did some cool things in the match. They did a really nice gin and juice spot of, I forgot who it was. I think it was Rey Fenix. But it was Isaiah Cassidy doing that Hurricanrana off the top, and that guy goes flying. And usually it's supposed to be Mark Quinn catching them with the Diamond Cutter, or RKO, or Cutter, or Ace Crusher, whatever the hell you're calling it. But this time it was Joey Janela catching him with the rolling Death by Driver, and that was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. Why did I just look confused? I'm like, did I like it? Like, did I like that spot? I liked the spot. It was really cool. But the match, of course, ends with a Black Arrow from our boy Pac. And then afterwards, they do this triangle clutch, camel clutch. It was like a triangle camel clutch. It was weird. Not quite sure what they were trying to do, but all right. I don't know. It was. They were all trying to be Scott Steiner. Holla if you hear me. And it was odd, but yeah, that was me. Dustin Rhodes is seen backstage, and he announces that he is going to be Hangman Adam Page's partner. To which I go, oh, I actually wanted to be Matt. I wanted to be Matt Jackson. I wanted to see how that dynamic would work. But all right, sure, Dustin Rhodes. Sure. We're getting an interview with Jon Moxley and Jim Ross. Jim Ross is in his house or something? I don't know. They're somewhere on couches. I don't know. Maybe they're on top of a building. We don't know about it. Jim Ross implied that a showdown between Mox and Jake Hager was inevitable after last week. He's hit me harder than anyone has ever hit me, Moxley says. And that says a lot considering that I've been through what I've been through. But at the end of the day, he's just another guy. Jim Ross asked Mox for his thoughts on Blood and Guts coming up in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, and this is what he said, Moxley is currently injured. He is dealing with injuries and will not be able to perform because AEW corporate said, yeah, can't perform. Sorry. But he still gave his thoughts. He told the Inner Circle has a hell of a task on hand with those Elite boys. But I'm in your blind spot. In your Inner Circle, that's what they're all. He basically told them, don't forget about me. You better keep your eyes on me. You better keep an eye somewhere going this way in the circle. That hurts. Don't do that. You better keep your eyes somewhere. Keep your eyes somewhere. Because I don't know if I'm going to come from here, if I'm going to come from there, if I'm coming from under the ring, if I'm coming from the ceiling. I remember a promo from Shawn Michaels. After he was attacked by Triple H in 2002 at SummerSlam. We see him in a wheelchair. And he comes up, he's like, I want you looking from your right. I want you looking from your left. I want you looking under the ring. I might even come from the ceiling. That's what I think about with this promo with Jon Moxley. He was like, hey, I'm in your blind spot. You don't know when I'm coming. And then the main event happens. The Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, and La Champion, Chris Jericho, took on Hangman Adam Page and a partner of his choosing, which he didn't necessarily choose, Dustin Rhodes. Oh, it don't matter. But here's what I will say. Hangman Adam Page is so goddamn awesome right now. He is on fire. Like, I keep saying it. There's something about him being an asshole. Like, the more evil he is, the more charismatic he comes across. Like, it's very Stone Cold Steve Austin-esque. And it's getting to the point now where I don't know if they can turn him heel. Yeah, you might make him a villain. You might say he's a heel, but we're not going to boo him. I don't think I wouldn't boo him. Like, seeing him flip off the Young Bucks and tell them, again, I'm sorry. Like, the idea of Hangman Page telling the Young Bucks, you suck, and I hate your mother for giving birth to you. Goddamn, like, him saying that just makes me want to love him. Like, dude, here's a beer. I don't even drink beer. Yo, here you go. Like, seriously, if I was to go, and I am going to go to Houston, by the way, when they have their event in April, if the coronavirus allows me. If I was to go to an event like that, I would literally buy beer on purpose just so Hangman Adam Page can get it and drink it. Seriously. Real talk. I would give it to him. It's his. But yeah, he was the highlight of the match. He won the match for his team. He won the match for him. But afterwards, the Inner Circle attacked the guys. They attacked Dustin. And by the way, I love the fact, just to go back a little bit, I love the fact that they won with it was a Canadian Destroyer or front flip pile driver combination into the buckshot. Thank you. I love that front flip pile drivers are now finishing matches. Thank you. Please keep that up. It didn't finish the match, but it was one of the finishers. All right. But yeah, afterwards, the Inner Circle come out and they start beating up Hangman Page. They start beating up Dustin Rhodes. Omega tried to come out. He gets beat up. Cody tries to come out. He gets beat up. And then they're going to put Hangman Page through a table, just like they did Jon Moxley. Until he is saved by, of all people, Matt Jackson. Matthew Jackson, the brother of Nicholas Jackson, comes out and makes the save. And then after saving Hangman, he flips him off. Just like Hangman flipped him off last week. Hilarious. And then Matt Jackson turns around and gets nailed in the head with a chair shot. Yep, chair shots to the head do exist. Now, he put his hand up and got, protecting himself. But it's cool. Like, protect yourself. Just put your hand up. So, here you go. Show goes out the air with the Inner Circle raising their arms in victory. But in 2 weeks, there will be blood and guts. So, as I said, AEW was good. It was good. It wasn't one of those shows that made me go, oh my God, this is amazing. Give me more. No. It was one of those shows that was like, hey, I watched it. I enjoyed myself. Wouldn't mind watching it again. And that's all I can ask for. I'm not one of those fans that's so nitpicky of, you better give me a show that blows my mind. You better blow my mind. No, I'm just like, just give me a good show. And they did. Thanks. So that was AEW. Let's move on to the other show. NXT. So, while AEW just gave me a good show, NXT, this is all I'm going to say. Gargano and Ciampa. Their brawl was insane. Matter of fact, I'm starting the review off with that. At the end of the show, we had Tommaso Ciampa come out saying, Gargano, you promised the world an answer. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. I'm good. Sorry about that. You promised the world. It's not super chat, apparently.
Do you see the Abaddon woman wrestler on AEW Dark?
Oh, Abaddon. I sure did. I did see her. She's, that's interesting. That was interesting. Yeah. That was like a combination between Bray Wyatt, Undertaker, and the Boogeyman. Huh. It was quite a show. Anyways, Gargano, Ciampa. So Ciampa comes out. He tells Gargano, hey, you promised the world. You promised the world. You tell us why you did it, boy. Why'd you do it, Johnny? Why'd you do it? Gargano appears on the Titantron and tells him, you know why I did it. You don't get to be the hero of this story. How dare you come back and get praised? All these people talking about, why? Why, Johnny, why? Did we forget what kind of an asshole this guy is? This guy's a jerk. You don't get to be the hero of this story. It's my story. And then Ciampa's like, you know what? F this guy. Seriously, I'm pretty sure he said that. F this guy. Exits the ring, goes backstage, and they just start brawling. Now, let me just say this. Tonight's show was in the PC, the WWE Performance Center, because Coronavirus. No, seriously, coronavirus. They're not able to perform and Full Sail. And by the way, I just realized that I gotta change these. I gotta change that to Keith Lee, and I gotta change that to the Broserweights. I gotta get that done. We'll get that done today. Now, it's a performance center, and they just go all over the place. They go backstage to the weight room. Ciampa gets thrown through a goddamn window. Very reminiscent of Shawn Michaels tossing Marty Jannetty through a window. I caught that. They go all over the place. Bathrooms, hallways, destroying merchandise, destroying signs. They brawl all over the place, and it's awesome. And then they go to the arena, or inside the performance center. Not the arena, excuse me. I'm used to saying arena. I guess it still is. It doesn't matter. They go inside to the people. To the people. He did it for the people. He did it. And they climb this, I don't know, I guess it's a, scaffold or something like that. It's a platform. It's a very tall platform. And outside below the platform is a table. And as soon as you see this, you go, okay, clearly they're going to go to that table, right? Why is that table conveniently placed there? But you go along with it. It's just one of those things where you go, there's a table conveniently placed right there next to the platform. I guess someone's going through it. And yes, we see Tommaso Ciampa jump off of the platform with an air raid crash. Air raid clash or crash? Air raid crash is what it was. And take him and Gargano to hell. In a cell. No, I want it to be hell in a cell. At this point in time, with the way this is going, with the way they just completely destroyed that performance center, which, by the way, awesome segment. Go watch it. If you haven't seen it already, I really do implore you go watch it. But I'm sorry. Like, if this is not hell in a cell, like, what are you gonna do? Like, the way you set this up, you basically told the world that these guys cannot be contained, cannot be contained, in an arena or inside the ring. So the best way to do that is with Hell in a Cell. They have to be contained in a cage. They must be in a cage to protect everyone around them. That's what you're telling me, right? All right. So if it's not Hell in a Cell, I don't know what the hell you're gonna do. It's gotta be Hell in a Cell, and it would be a great thing to have it be Loser Leaves NXT, which could be put on it by Triple H. Triple H can come in and be like, listen, I don't appreciate that you guys destroyed my performance center. Do you understand how much that costs? You know that I'm not Vince McMahon, and I had to pay that out of my pocket, so I'm pissed. So when y'all nick Booker T. I'm coming for you, Nick. Sorry. One of y'all needs to go. So, Hell in a Cell, NXT TakeOver, hopefully. We still have NXT TakeOver Tampa Bay. It will be Hell in a Cell, and the loser has to leave. I don't know how we're going to get there, but man. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be nuts. I'm already calling it right now. This is going to be match of the weekend. Nothing on WrestleMania. Nothing on NXT. It's going to be better than this. This is going to be the match of the weekend. This is going to top literally anything they do that weekend. It's going to top Cena versus Bray. It's going to top Lesnar versus Drew. It's definitely going to top Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. Like, like, you know what I mean? Hashtag. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I loved it. Go out of your way to watch it. It was the highlight of the night. But we got the rest of the show to talk about, don't we? Okay, so the actual show opens up with Keith Lee versus Cameron Grimes. Was a really good match. I might even say a great match. Keith Lee continues to look like a freaking behemoth. He is a monster. He likes tossing bitches to and fro. I love it. Do more of that. I love big man wrestling like that. I love to see a big guy go, hey, You want to see how far I can throw you? Whoa! And then he just goes falling, I don't know, like goes flying through 2 buildings or something like that. I don't know. He's a freaking Hulk, apparently. But I love that. I love to see Keith Lee no-sell chops. I love seeing him just toss bitches and he just look like a monster. Keep that up. So he beats Cameron Grimes very decisively. Afterwards, Damian Priest comes out and knocks his ass out with a stick, with a nightstick. And then Dominik Dijakovic tries to come out and make the save. Now, Damian Priest said, "Psych! You can't see me." Well, Dominik Dijakovic saw him, but Keith Lee didn't. And he didn't because he thought Dominik Dijakovic did it. So as soon as Dijakovic hits the ring, Keith Lee comes up and was like, "Did you hit me?" "Yes, you did." And power bombs his ass, or spirit bombs his ass. And then, yeah. So this is building to, I guess, a triple threat. Triple threat. Keith, Dominik Dijakovic, and Damian Priest. If not, fatal 4 with him and Cameron Grimes. At Tampa. Personally, I think we should take a break from Dijakovic and Keith Lee and just do Prince Damian Priest. Wrong guy. Damian Priest and Keith Lee. That's what I would do, personally. I would be all over that. Would you be all over that? I don't know if you would be, but I would. Dakota Kai took on Mia Yim in a contendership match for the ladder match at NXT TakeOver. So Mia Yim beat Dakota Kai despite Raquel Gonzalez interfering. I like it because I'm a big Mia Yim fan. I love Mia Yim because I know her story. I know her backstory. I know what she had to do to get here. So it's kind of hard not to like her. But there's a side of me that's like, what the fuck is Dakota Kai gonna do? How do you not have Dakota Kai in that match? Especially since, spoiler alert, Tegan Nox is in the match. She beat Deonna Purrazzo. I can say that right now. Does anybody care? No. So, by the way, I love Deonna. Nothing against Deonna. But, yeah, freaking Tegan Nox is in it. So, yeah, look, hold on for a minute. Hold up. We're going to have Mia Yim, Tegan Nox, and more than likely Candice LeRae in this match. Because she's going to beat, I can guarantee you, she's going to beat Mercedes Martinez next week. So, that leaves 2 more spots open. There's no way in hell they're going to put Dakota Kai in the match, right? They kind of have to. Like, what is she going to do? You cannot have a takeover without Dakota Kai. So, yeah, Dakota Kai is going to be in that match. She's going to be in that match. I can say that right now. Right now. So, can't wait for that. How she gets in it, I have no idea. But she's going to be in the match. She kind of has to be. So, it's not... The only thing I have concern with is who's going to be that last one. Because Dakota has to be in there. So, who do we have left? Like, I guess it has to be, Bianca? Right? I guess it has to be Bianca Belair. Right? Or is she being moved up? Screw it. I'm giving it to Bianca. So that's going to be your 6-way ladder match. That should be awesome, actually, the more I think about it. Yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be good. There you go. You gotta have Dakota and Bianca in there, right? Otherwise, that's going to be a weak ladder match. Let's see here. Kushida beat Raul Mendoza. That was a cruiserweight. I guess that was like a cruiserweight match for the cruiserweight division. And the winner is going to be able to fight Jordan Devlin at some event in the future, perhaps. Oh, here we go. Rhea Ripley. She comes back to the, she was on Raw this past week, so she's come back to her home. She's come back home to NXT. She enters the PC. She says that if Charlotte Flair is going to play mind games, she'll have to step up. She admits this is the biggest match of her career, but what gets her through is knocking the queen on her royal ass. Royal ass. But she is then shut down by the Queen's music. That's right, Charlotte Flair appeared on NXT tonight. She starts getting, "You don't go here. You don't go here." Thank you, Bianca Belair, for that. And "Go back to Raw. Go back to Raw. Go back to Raw." Sorry, got a little too into that one. I love Charlotte, by the way. But then she starts talking about, look, at Mania, she's going to take Rhea Ripley to deep water and drown the next big thing. The champ doesn't wait to hear anything else and attacks Flair, but then Flair gets the upper hand. She gets the upper hand, attacks her knees, and then hooks in the figure 4 leg lock over the ring post. And so she weakens the champ before WrestleMania, because that's what Charlotte does. She's a heel. Then we get a video package with Walter, not Walter. When I tell y'all about calling him Walter, he's not Malibu's most wanted. Okay? You gotta say it with your chest. Walter had a video package that ends with Finn Balor holding up a passport and saying, "Oh, he's on his way. He's on his way overseas. He's about to meet Walter." Now, again, I'm all in on this match. Is it happening at TakeOver Tampa? Or is it happening in Dublin, Ireland? I don't care where it's happening. I'm watching it. I gotta see that match. I hope it's actually at Tampa Bay, because that means it's coming up earlier. Alright. We see the Undisputed Era hit the ring. And before they can even talk, here comes Velveteen Dream. Here comes the Velveteen Dream, who makes it known that his plan was never to really go after Roderick Strong. He was just using Roderick Strong to get closer to Adam Cole. Baby! He wants a shot at the NXT title. But Adam Cole says, "Why should I give you a shot? You lost last week." To which I said, "Yeah, you lost. So what have you done to earn a title shot?" I'm just saying. He has a point. So how are they going to set this up? I'm curious to know how that's going to happen. Well, next week, Adam Cole, and he did announce this, Adam Cole is going to break the record for longest reigning NXT champ. Next week. When next week it comes, he's going to break the record. So here's what I think should happen. And I'm not joking. This is how I feel it should go down. If I was booking NXT, now his record doesn't actually break next Wednesday. It breaks on the 20th of March. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's the weekend. But if he gets past next Wednesday, he's going to break the record. That ain't the point, though. To me, if I was booking NXT, I would have an NXT Championship match next Wednesday. I would have it. Now, would I have Adam Cole lose the belt? I wouldn't, but you got something there. You have him defend the belt, and I say it's against Velveteen Dream. Do it. Personally, that's the best time to do it, because I don't think Velveteen Dream is going to main event NXT TakeOver, because they're going to fight. Dream and Cole are going to fight TakeOver. They're not main eventing TakeOver over Gargano and Ciampa. You're not. Especially if it's Hell in a Cell. You're not main eventing. With that said, though, wouldn't it be a shocker? Like, if you really want to get some ratings, this is a ratings war, right? What if Velveteen Dream beats Adam Cole next week before he breaks the record? Yo! Oh my goodness. Or even if you don't have him do it, the drama of Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream possibly breaking the record. And then, of course, let's say Adam Cole cheats. Like, he gets himself disqualified or something like that and keeps the belt, and then we do the rematch at TakeOver. It can add some heat to the feud. I'm just saying. Now, if you know where that comes from, we can really be friends. For real. Alright, but yeah. Oh, yeah, we had a tag team championship match I forgot to talk about. Now, let me just pause for a second and talk about this, too. You know what? No, I'll save it till after the tag match. The Broserweights, that's Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle taking on Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. The match was really good. You know, I feel like if you've seen any of their previous matches, you've seen this one too. It was good. It was really good. I feel like their match at TakeOver was better, but this was very fun. We had the those guys from the UK. It was Zach Gibson and James Drake. What are they called? Something Young Veterans. Grizzled Young Veterans. There it is. They came out to cost the champs their titles, but ended up actually helping them win. And then, of course, Bruiserweights end up pinning the Undisputed Era and keeping the belts. So there you go. That's probably going to turn into a triple threat at TakeOver. I don't know what they're going to do. All right, but yeah, then we got the brawl with Gargano and Ciampa, and that's how the show went out the air. So let's talk about these updates on the coronavirus, because apparently, as it sits, the NBA season, the basketball thing that you guys should know about, unless you are a loser like me who doesn't watch basketball. But even though I don't watch basketball, I know about the NBA. I used to watch the NBA when Michael Jordan was a thing. By the way, detour. I know I'm taking a lot of detours, but I gotta talk about this one. In the movie Space Jam, there is a scene where the commissioner of the NBA, you know, he suspends basketball. There will be no more basketball this season because the Monstars were taking the talent of the NBA players, right? I kind of feel like that's exactly what's happening. Like, maybe the coronavirus is the Monstars or some kind of alien race taking our talents away from us. And there's probably some big galactic battle happening across in another galaxy. See, why are y'all subscribing to me? This is what you get when you subscribe to me. How do we get here? NBA season's being canceled. Yeah, so the NBA season's being canceled because of the coronavirus. And Tom Hanks, apparently, a very well-known actor, Woody from Toy Story, in case you need some reference, and Forrest. Run, Forrest, run! That guy, yeah, he got diagnosed with coronavirus, so. Look, as it's standing right now, WrestleMania is still on, but Tampa Bay is going to have a meeting tomorrow. When that meeting happens, if they say, sorry, Vince, we're not hosting WrestleMania, we canceling the event. Guess what? It ain't happening in Tampa Bay. Now, Vince McMahon is stubborn enough to go, okay, so since you want to tell me I can't host WrestleMania in Tampa Bay, screw it, I'll just host WrestleMania at the Performance Center. Yeah, he'll do that. He will host WrestleMania at the Performance Center or some other venue that will take them, and the show will go on. Vince, listen, let me say this. Listen, if Tampa Bay cancels the event, which they probably will, they'll probably say, look, no, coronavirus is too strong right now. Vince is stubborn enough to go, look here, you don't cancel Vince McMahon. I don't get canceled. You don't cancel me. I cancel you. He'll do it, and he'll pick a different venue, or, I don't know, use his millions to build his own building and host it there. And then have no audience there, and then pump in crowd noises for Roman Reigns when he beats Goldberg. I don't goddamn know what he's gonna do. Personally, if it's postponed, okay, postpone it. Don't die. I get that these wrestlers put their bodies in the line for our entertainment, and they really are with this coronavirus going around, but still, just don't die. But yeah, more than likely, it ain't looking good for WrestleMania. It looks like it's gonna get canceled. But that's just my thoughts. All right, let's go to the live chat. What you guys got to say about all of this? NXT, AEW, coronavirus, have fun. What you guys got? AJ Envoy. Oh, I missed that one. That just went by real fast. Let me catch it real quick. NBA has been mid for a long time if we keeping it a buck. I don't know what he's trying to say there, but thank you for your thoughts. Ethan Parker. is it just me or should it be canceled? I don't know. Like, would I cancel it? That's a lot of money. And that's a lot of hype. I don't know. Let's see here. Firestar Heart. More like, I don't lay down for anyone, not even coronavirus. Vince McMahon. You're goddamn right, buddy. Jordan Williams. Mania in Canada, more specifically, BC Palace. Probably. That will probably be the only time Vince is like, okay, I am so desperate to have WrestleMania, I will have it in Canada. Or I will have it overseas in the UK. I don't think we can go over to the UK, but you know what I mean. Nah, he probably wouldn't have it in the UK. He'll probably have it in Canada. Let's see here. Praise Rockstar. F WrestleMania. Adam Ritter, you missed me today. I missed you today. Sorry, buddy. Good to have you. Good to see you. Janelle Jackson. Dacian? So many schools down and a district not getting paid. Huh? Don't know what you're trying to say there, but... AJ Envoy. Bianca on the main roster. I need that. Can you grow your beard, please? I don't feel like growing my beard. I like my young look. WrestleMania will probably be in an arena. In a arena? Who knows? Ethan Parker, you got Saudi Arabia. Get out of here. No. You better not take that to Saudi Arabia. I will skip WrestleMania this year if they take it to Saudi Arabia. Y2 Jericho, just Alex, why didn't Dream just use the title he stole at the end of last week's episode to use as a ransom to get his title match? Or because Cole got it back by this episode? Why? Never explained. That's not a bad idea. He probably should have just kept it from him. It's like, you want this back? Challenge me for it. Carlos Marenzo. Hey, Alex, do you think Gargano Ciampa will main event takeover? Is anyone listening to me? Does anyone listen to me on these shows? Yes. It's gonna main event takeover. I've been saying that for the last hour or so. Pay attention to me. Malik Hills, bruh, some girl in my school came back from China and you're supposed to wait 14 days before coming back. This girl came back the next day, so she thinks she might have coronavirus. Malik Hills, I pray for you. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs, take WrestleMania to the Tokyo Dome. Oh, no, sir. They are not going anywhere in Japan or China, because that's where it's the worst. They are on, like, literal lockdown in Japan. Like, they can't even leave their house. Adam Ritter, what are chances your girl Nia Jax returns this week? No comment. Off topic. Firestar Heart. Thoughts on Spawn and Mortal Kombat 11. I did rent Mortal Kombat 11 using... I'm just going to cover that up so you can't see where it's from. So I have this thing called Gamefly where I rent video games. I rented my my copy of Mortal Kombat 11 and played it, and I thought it was awesome. And I told myself when I make enough money, I'm going to buy it. So I haven't played Spawn yet, but I did see videos, and it looked good. It looked good. Real good. Let's see here. Daniel, Gen X. WrestleMania and the Horseshoe in Columbus, Ohio. Hey, if there's no virus, who knows? The Jameson 100, take WrestleMania to Soldier Field in Chicago. Soldier Boy, tell him what. Malik else. Hashtag Free Malik will have a whole new meaning. What? I don't know what he's talking about. Is that some of y'all staying in the live chat? Y2 Jericho rumors surfacing that Mania have a replacement deal locked up with a CT venue in Tampa fall through. If Tampa falls through. I'm telling y'all, WrestleMania is gonna happen. Vince will fight you. Fight anyone. So if Tampa Bay says, nah, we're canceling WrestleMania, Vince will be like, no, I'm canceling you. You're fired. And he's like, you can't fire me. I just did. You just lost WrestleMania, pal. It's literally gonna happen, just like that. Charles Bietz. Charles Bietz. AEW and Matt Hardy is making it way too obvious that he's going to be a leader of the Dark Order. It's going to be Luke Harper. AEW is his hometown next week. Think about it. Again, I want it to be either Christopher Daniels, Matt Hardy, Marty Scurll, or Katrina from Lucha Underground, or Marty the Moth Martinez. Luke Harper, I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know. Nia Jax, yeah. Let's do 5 more minutes of this. Daniel says Horseshoe in Ohio Stadium it hosts over 100,000 people. Look, I'm not saying that WWE can't sell 100,000 people when it needs to, but who the hell, if the coronavirus is a big issue, I seriously doubt anyone wants to go out. Let's see here. Yondeku, what if the Daniel joins... The Daniel? Oh, what if Daniel Bryan joins the UE? Daniel Bryan Bebe? This seems kind of weird to see him join UE. Let's see here. Jordan Williams, Nia Jax, Relaxing Ghosts. Great reviews as always. Thanks, Relaxing Ghosts. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's do one more. I'm getting tired. Let's see. Jordan Williams. Plot twist. Connor of the Ascension is the Exalted One. What if the Ascension comes in and joins the Dark Order? That would be it for me. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for me. Thank you all for joining me here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your donations. I hope you guys have a good Wednesday night. Be safe. For real. Wash your hands. Now, you see me do this. I'm not supposed to be doing this, apparently. Stop touching your face is what they say. Don't. I wash my hands. Okay? I wash them real good. But yeah, just be safe out there. Try not to get sick. I know it's seasonal. This is the season of allergies and pollen and stuff like that because it's about to be spring. So watch out. Watch yourselves. I want you guys to take care of yourselves. This is the first time you're watching me. Again, like the video, subscribe, and I don't know, have fun. Just enjoy yourself. Have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. This is Alyx, just Alyx, signing off right here in Alyx's World. Peace out. See you later.